Today we're continuing my series in Goblin Valley State Park, a remote and incredibly unique landscape in southeastern Utah. This video picks up right where the last one left off. Me, solo on the trail, immersed in the vast desert of strange and beautiful rock formations. This does not look like a trail, but I swear it is. This is 3 hikes in one, so it should be a lot of fun. This is a cool little section. Are you seeing this? Kind of walking in a wash. This trail that I'm on is a loop, and it connects several trails. Kind of a maze in here. Good thing we got some signage. Allowing me to explore a variety of landscapes in one go. The first section of this hike takes me on the Entrada Trail. Look at all those little toadstools or mushrooms back there. Those are so cool. If you come and hike in Goblin Valley, I would 100% recommend using AllTrails or some sort of navigation app while you're hiking. This place is incredible, but I feel like it would be very easy to get lost here. So use AllTrails, that's the one that I like to use. I also track with Strava, but that's for a different purpose, more to keep track of my mileage. AllTrails is to keep me en route, and you can just get turned around really easy here. Everything looks crazy and the same. If you are hiking, make sure you're looking around all the time and seeing what is in each direction, so that if something happens, you can kind of follow your instincts and know where you're at with the landscape around you. The terrain feels surreal. A winding path that weaves through towering, melting-looking hills. Almost like stepping into a dream or an alien world. I love this here. This place is just so weird. So strange and funky. Oh, it's so perfect. The undulating sand formations and the soft, terracotta-colored sand creates an otherworldly experience. Crystals here. Look at that. Wow. Look at these. This is the type of stone that Native Americans use to make arrowheads. And it's all over right here. I've seen so many little sections with really beautiful stones in it. And it's kind of weird because the rest of the dirt all around it's like clay, sand, like really soft, and then you get these beautiful stones kind of sprinkled throughout in some sections. Really beautiful, really unique. I wonder how popular this trail is. Very interesting. Like zigzagging in between these little melted mountains in here. Kind of cool though. This trail is fairly easy and mildly scenic, but navigating this narrow passage between the large clay-based hills takes some time. The trail winds in and out of these hills for over a mile. This is so cool. Look at the texture on these walls. Oh my gosh. So cool. Definitely walking in like a dried up riverbed, but man, super neat to be like up close and personal with this windy water system that is now a trail. As the trail climbs onto the bench, I was met with an expansive view of this park. Views all around me. Pretty amazing. The landscape stretches endlessly, revealing just how vast and wild this place really is. From here, I continued along the Curtis Bench Trail, a relatively easy and sandy path that runs right across the top of this mesa. This trail offers a bird's eye perspective of the Valley of the Goblins below. and all the unbelievable landscape that surrounds this spot. Alright, I got a split right here, and I'm going to keep following Curtis Bench Trail. It's out and back to this point, and then I'm going to circle back to Valley of the Goblins. This trail also follows the park's disc golf course, which seems like a pretty fun way to experience this landscape. Reaching the Curtis Bench Trail viewpoint, I'm given a choice: follow a connecting trail to Toadstool Canyon, or head back towards the Valley of Goblins. Cute little bench behind me if you want to sit and take a look at the view. Oh my gosh. So cool, so unique. Looks like we are back to the melted mountains. Although I really wanted to explore the Toadstool Canyon, I was being pulled to explore the valleys of the Goblins. These valleys are what makes this place so iconic. I opted to return back to the Valley of the Goblins because this is where this park comes to life. Amazing! Wow. What a cool spot! The Valley of the Goblins is the heart of this park, and the reason for its name. It's an iconic, almost mystical landscape, filled with thousands of bizarre, mushroom-shaped rock formations. Walking through these valleys, I can't help but feel like I've been transported to another planet. The formations spark creativity and wonder. Every shape is unique, and no two goblins look alike. It's a reminder to me that nature thrives in imperfection. There's no symmetry here, no order, just raw, untamed beauty. Spending time in a place like this reminds me that life isn't meant to follow a predetermined path. It's about me carving out my own way, even when it feels uncertain. Alright, so it looks like I'm in Valley of the Goblins 2 or 1 right now. And I want to go a little bit further to see if I can get to the third valley, which would be pretty cool. It's 4 o'clock now, and the sun is starting to be like really covered by clouds, so it's cold. It got really cold in like the last 30 minutes. Plus I just stopped to fly my drone, so I need to get moving again, get warmed up again. But I'm gonna see if I can't get a little bit deeper in this valley and explore. These are the parts of this state park that I'm the most afraid of getting turned around in. So I'm really grateful to be trekking because you really can't tell where a trail is, or if you follow that trail, you don't know where it goes. Keeping an eye on my surroundings, and of course, tracking with Strava and All Trails. So I highly recommend that you guys do the same thing too. This is amazing! I'm pretty sure I just got to the third Goblin Valley, or Valley of Goblins, and this one's pretty spectacular. I'm excited to explore it. In a world where we're often encouraged to follow the safest, most conventional route, it's landscapes like this that remind me there's more than one way to exist. It's a powerful, grounding experience to be surrounded by such an unpredictable, yet balanced, natural world. Goblin Valley isn't just a place for adventure, it's a place for reflection. This place is just amazing. Holy cow. Look at this. This land has a deep-rooted history, one that predates its discovery by the early settlers in the 1900s. Indigenous people use this landscape for ceremonies, recognizing its significance long before it became a designated state park. Their deep connection to the land is something that I really respect. It's a relationship that I strive to honor when I'm exploring these spaces. There's a shift in mentality that needs to happen while visiting places like this. And the solution isn't to restrict access, to prevent things like vandalism or misuse of this outdoor space. We need to shift the way people understand and interact with these places. Tourists aren't owners of these places. They're simply guests. True stewardship of this land begins with education, with respect, and recognition of the deep history embedded in these landscapes. I want to start sharing more of this message on my channel. As I take you to these incredible places, one of the biggest takeaways I hope to share is the deep respect that I have for this land. If we choose to explore places as special as this, we have to take responsibility to protect them. While I love sharing these adventures, I also worry about the impact of human overreach, how easy these landscapes can be altered, damaged, or even lost. And that's why I want to shift my content to emphasize not just the beauty of these places, but the respect that they deserve. So if you ever visit Goblin Valley or any of the places that I've shared, remember to tread lightly, leave no trace, and preserve both the history and the wonder of these landscapes. Let's keep them wild for generations to come. As the sun started to dip lower in the sky, I took one last glance at Goblin Valley. It's places like this that remind me why I love to explore. It's not just to see new landscapes, but to feel them, to be fully present in a place that existed long before me and will continue long after I'm gone. Thank you guys for joining in on today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and remember to subscribe to the channel to see more videos just like this. Thanks again for watching, you guys. I'll see you in next week's video. Bye!